All right, so in this video, I'll talk a little bit more about my day-to-day to give folks a sense of what the day-to-day life of a career and leadership coach looks like in case this is a path that you're curious about or considering. So most of my week is coaching. I spend a lot of my time connecting with clients either over Zoom or on the phone. And I would say that I actually spend about 50 to 75% of my time with clients, present with them, working on what they want to work on, showing up for them, and then also doing the prep and follow up to make sure that I'm actually delivering the best results for my clients that I'm able to. The other buckets of things that I do besides coaching, I am working on writing a book. Well, actually, I have the book, but I'm working on getting it published. And so I have a little bit of work there just in terms of editing and figuring out how to get that out in the world. And then I'd say I have another bucket of doing marketing and sales, making sure that I'm putting myself out there so that I can work with additional clients and continue to grow my business. That involves some content creation, some conversations, working on my website, etc. And then maybe the last bucket of stuff that I do is housekeeping, right? Things like finances or just sort of calendar updates, right? I basically am all the parts of my business. I am the founder, I am the leader, I'm the people manager, I'm the individual contributor, I am the designer of the website, I am the EA actually arranging my calendar. And so all of those roles are contained within my day-to-day. And I actually really enjoy that variety and that responsibility. But it does mean that my sort of day-to-day, even aside from coaching, gets taken up in a number of different tasks. And so there are a lot of categories of work. I typically ask folks who I'm speaking with, what's the balance between heads up and heads down? And really, I spend a lot of my time heads up, connecting with other folks, coaching, or even in conversations with other folks to gain mentorship on how to build my business or to think about future opportunities. And so a lot of my time is heads up, and that really curtails well with, or that aligns well with what I enjoy, which is talking with other folks. But I do have that time for heads down reflection and the sort of heads down tactical work as well. But I would say probably, again, 50 to 70% of my time is heads up as opposed to heads down work. In terms of working nights or weekends, I don't have to. None of my work is deadline based. And so the pressure and the sort of timelines are very flexible. And so I can choose when I work. I sometimes choose to work during those times because I'll get struck with inspiration, right? Something will come to me Saturday at 2 p.m. that I'm really excited about, and I want to write something about it for my blog or newsletter. And so I will work on the weekends if inspiration comes to me, but I'm not obligated to. And that also means that if I have a Tuesday morning where I need to go get some grocery shopping done, if I don't have a client during that time, I'm flexible to do so. And so I really enjoy the flexibility and the degree to which I can arrange my own calendar to basically associate towards the activities that work for me. My flexibility and ability to tailor that workflow to my own interests is really unique relative to other jobs that I've worked in. It may mean that I sidle away from activities that I need to be spending more time doing, but it means that I have a pretty good balance in terms of the work that I want to do and where my time goes. I do think that in many cases, running your own business, especially as a solo employee, is a lot about figuring out how you work best and designing your workflow around that. And so this is the version that works for me, might not suit everyone, but I really do get to spend a lot of that time heads up connecting with people and also have that practical heads down work that goes with it, as well as the ideating and thinking about what comes next for my business.